Selamat gawai. How are you? How are you? Selamat gawai. You see, there's still kind of remnants of the traditions that are held here. I mean, the old headhunting from back when there was a lot of tribal wars, and I used to remember there were skulls littering the kind of rafters, but now there's, I suppose, a lone skull, but it always gets you thinking who it belonged to and how long it's been there for. How are you? Selamat gawai.
Teman ka Henry?
Henry. Ah.
Oh.
They always mix me up with my brother.
Ano siya ka, Iban?
Sige lang. Mimi. Whenever I come back, I think I always feel a little out of place. It is a little strange. One, I can't speak Iban, the local dialect. Two, I can't really talk to my relatives as clearly as I would like. But then you just realize how far we are in Borneo. We're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Extremely far-flung from the likes of the skyscrapers in Singapore. It's a sense of relaxation, actually. It's a sense of, I suppose, coming home.
Henry was born in Sarawak, Borneo, to a British father and an Iban mother. He lived in the UK for over 15 years, but returned to Asia in 2008. Despite being of mixed blood, each time he returns home, Henry is expected to perform the duties of a full-blooded Iban. Henry's arrival has coincided with the annual Gawai Rice Festival, and it's an Iban custom to slaughter a pig.
How much we are? 30 kilos. Berapa? Nah. Apa?
That's that. That is the traditional way of actually dispatching a pig. Every single little bit of it is actually going to be eaten. It's going to be shared around. It's 32 kilograms now, and I think they're sharing about 12 kilograms with the rest of the village.
The Gawai Festival is one of the oldest traditions in the Iban calendar. Some of the earliest film records in existence were shot by the British explorer Tom Harrison in the early 1950s.
The celebrations begin with the elders moving slowly around the longhouse veranda. Drinking is always part of these kind of ceremonies. Every guest is given a drink.
Possible.
This is an occasion when everybody gets dressed up.
Today, passing on the traditional way of the Iban to the next generation remains an important part of the festival. It's the first day of Henry's journey from boy to man.
So all the essentials, he's got some warm clothes, he's got this axe here. The parang was essential for jungle survival. And I've just got really soft clothes, clean socks, nothing of use in here. I feel quite ashamed.
Jalai.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.
Thanks, Henry.
All right, guys.
Take care, guys.
See you in a couple of days.
Henry's Bajalai begins with only a satellite phone in the event of an emergency.
Okay, we've just left the crew. It's me and Uncle Bruin all on our own, heading into the jungle. Water route. Wow, fresh. That's a source of water if you can't find a river nearby. It is just dripping with humidity. We're really working our way through the jungle here. So we've actually come across our clearing where we'll be able to make our camp for the night. He's just setting up a fire right now. Easiest, fastest way to carry around a lighter. There's no rubbing sticks together, there's no banging rocks. It's full of these little spikes, extremely sharp. So we're pretty much about 80% done with our bed. We just raised off the ground because you don't want to be sleeping on the ground where all these kind of insects are. We're under a really solid structure. I really am looking forward to actually sleeping under that. What's this for? Up any? Up any?
Glass.
Glass.
Iban glass.
Oh, Iban glass. It's pretty amazing how he can communicate with me without being able to say all too much. My Iban is absolutely terrible, but we've always managed to somehow get through to each other through either a couple of odd words, extremely broken English or extremely broken sort of Malay / Iban. Thank you.
Hey.
Cheers. He's helped me, realize a few things. That it's hard work. It's non-stop hard work. You're out there to survive, and so everything you do is towards that goal.